I'm just keeping it real, especially the comedy club promoters. You got to understand they estimate in New York City alone, they estimate approximately there are 9,000 underground comedians in New York City alone.
Wow.
So bottom line is, it's a dime a dozen.
Wow.
So if you're not coming and you're not showing up and you're not hitting that stage hard to the point where you got somebody's attention or somebody's eyebrow or somebody, then you could just forget it. Because the competition is crazy out here.
Yes. And once again, I take that. Pull the little minerals up out of that. See how country I said that? The little minerals.
Right.
I mean the minerals. I can't fuck the minerals.
Right.
And with the podcasting, just like you said, it's a podcast for every situation you can think of.
Right.
Hip hop, entertainment, how to build, how to play, how to do, how to eat, how to sweat, how to drink. It's a podcast for everything. And if you ain't putting in, like you just said, if you ain't putting in your content, aka if you ain't on that stage doing your thing, catching somebody's attention, just like you on that stage, catching somebody's attention, whether it's 1, 2, 3, that means that you're doing something right. Also, you're looking at your competition. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at what you're up against. You're looking at, dang, that sound like you might think to yourself, as this like, and I'm gonna ask you, can something like this happen? Somebody tell a joke, and somebody else tell the joke, but it's way funnier the way they tell it because they probably performed it better, or they probably worded it better. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. Just to relate to what you were saying, you got to be consistent and aware, confident.
Right. Ted, who's Mr. Bishop? Mr. Bishop is out there on the comedy scene. Who's Mr. Bishop? Who's that?
and just to stick on that, to finish off on that little segment right there, self-doubt. What's your answer to kicking that in the ass?
Okay, so listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I first started, of course I doubted myself. I think you're going to have self-doubt in anything new that you try. You're going to have it because it's new. I didn't know what the feedback would be. I didn't know how I would be received. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, I got these different factors going on. Okay, so not only that I'm black, that I'm a female, I'm 51. So again, people are not starting new careers at 51.
Right, you right.
Saying? So I have all of these things that I'm dealing with. So, and then you tackle that on something new. That's why I have to make sure that, yes, there's self-doubt there, but I have to make sure that I'm bringing it because, again, I look at it like this. This is even though I'm 51, this is my time now. This is my time. And I ain't come to play. That's how I look at it. This is my time. I might be, and listen, I be in the comedy clubs, and these kids that I call them kids, but they're young adults.
Mm-hmm.
They on the stage with me. They 24 years old. I think the most they are 30. I could be their mother. Most of them, I could be their mother. I'm on the same stage with these people. They 28, 29 years old, 30 years old. So I'm saying, okay, yeah, I'm tired. I'm in the corner. I'm ready to go to sleep. This midnight. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm like, nah, you better get your ass up and let these youngins know that you can hang with them. Let these youngins know that even though, you know what I'm saying, you old enough to be their mother, that you can hang with them. So that's what keep me motivated. That's what keep me up and motivated. I have to let these youngins know Listen, I ain't nothing to play with either.
Right, right. That's that confidence. That's that confidence, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now, one question: Has you been enjoying this so far? You know what I'm saying? I've been asking you some good stuff,
Oh
the right
no, no,
stuff.
this has been wonderful. This has been
Okay,
wonderful. Oh, okay. She said who she answered who Bishop was. Oh, he be out there with
okay,
Earthquake.
earthquake.
Oh, you both are doing the damn thing. Oh, thank you. So Teo enjoying the podcast too. I appreciate you, sis.
Thank y'all.
I
Thank
appreciate you.
you.
And listen, I think you had an anniversary just a little while ago. You and your handsome hubby. So happy anniversary to you. Hey, my face strong. How you doing, sis? That's my
Happy
TikTok
anniversary.
sis.
What's
What's
going
going
on, Face
on?
Strong?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
following you. I'm gonna follow
we the
Face
sisters
Strong.
from
I follow
TikTok.
you. I'm gonna follow you now, Face Strong. So
Yeah, that's my
I got a few
sister.
more.
Yes.
I got a few more I want to ask you to get into, but before I want to go ahead and jump into this little bonus round. I want to have this little fun with you because I believe you're going to answer. I believe you're going to have some great answers. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what
You
we
know,
about to play a game? Oh Lord.
yeah,
Oh
Two,
Lord. Okay, all
two.
right.
You two, you pick one. You know what I'm saying? And all these right here are more related to you specifically, so these should be fun. People in the chat, please play along. Please play
Thank you,
along.
Face Strong. Thank y'all, sweet. I
So,
appreciate y'all.
salute to y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? Got
All
to
right,
salute to y'all.
so we about to play a bonus game. All right.
Yeah.
So
You know what I'm saying?
what I gotta do? What I gotta do?
So basically, it's easy. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna name two things. You pick which one you like best. Which one best matches you. You know what I'm
Okay, that's
saying?
easy.
You
Okay, all
know what I
right, I can
mean?
do that.
So I
I can
try to
do
pick
that.
some good ones. And OG love this. He love when I do this. So make sure y'all play along. I want to hear what y'all too. You know what I mean? Hey, she keep me laughing too, Face Strong. Okay, we're gonna start off like this. Chris Tucker or Mike Epps?
Chris Tucker.
Okay. Go ahead and get this one out the way. Pryor or Murphy?
Say Pryor or.
Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy?
Oh man, why you do that?
I had to. I had to. I had to.
Oh man. Oh wow. Pryor or Murphy? I'm gonna have to say Richard Pryor.
Okay. Okay. Uh, you know what I'm saying? You from the Bronx, so you from the BX. Nas or Jay?
um. Da, 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 da. But even though Nas is from Queens
Yeah,
and
right.
Jay is from Brooklyn, I ain't
Right.
gonna lie. I'm gonna have to say that Hova. I'm gonna have to say that Hova.
Okay. Okay. Hey, okay. Understood. Understood.
I
Understood.
gotta go. I gotta go with the rock.
Understood. Understood. Okay. So, for people that don't know, you know, I looked into research and seen your article in the paper about basketball. So you balling, you ball. I know you ball. You know, so I know you know your thing on the court.
A long time ago.
So I just had to throw, you know, one or two little basketball ones in here. You know what I'm saying? Karl Malone or Dennis Rodman.
Karl Malone. Dennis Rodman he was good, but he's a nut.
Okay,
Karl Malone.
okay. And the other one, this one might be a little tricky, but I know, but you got to know your stuff because you know New York basketball, y'all know y'all stuff. Cheryl Swoops, or Cheryl Miller, Reggie Miller's
Oh
sister.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Reggie Miller said Cheryl Swoop. You know what?
Hmm.
Hmm, wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Cheryl Miller.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go with Cheryl Miller.
Mm-hmm. Would you can I would it be fair to say she was probably a little bit better shooter?
I just think I think Swoops was more of Showtime,
Yeah.
and I think Cheryl Miller took the basic basketball to a whole nother level. That's just
Okay.
my opinion.
Okay.
I just think she was good in all of her all of her niches. But Cheryl Swoops,
Yeah.
she was Showtime. Swoops was
She was
Showtime.
yeah. She was bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I'm 40. I'm
I
42.
like
So
this.
I'm
Keep
right
it
there
coming.
with you.
Keep it coming. Keep it
All right,
coming.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I got
Keep
some
it
more for
coming.
you. Okay. Big Pun or Big E?
Unfortunately, I don't. I know Big E, but I don't know his. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I don't know his music like that. I know the
I'm
name.
sorry. No, no, I'm sorry. I didn't say it right. I meant to say Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, okay. Nah, Biggie.
Biggie. Got you. But
Ten,
The
the
Pun
ten
was.
crack commandments, huh?
But you can't tell me Pun was that Big Pun was.
No, Big Pun did his thing, but he wasn't no
He wasn't
Biggie.
Biggie.
Nah, he wasn't. Nah, he wasn't no Biggie now. Uh-uh.
Okay, I got you. All right. Okay, Harlem Nights are coming to America.
I like Coming to America. I like
Okay,
Coming to America.
okay.
I like Coming to America.
Def Comedy Jam or BET Comic View.
Def Comedy Jam.
Okay,
Def Comedy Jam for that ass. Oh,
for
do
that
you know?
ass.
Do you know how many celebrities came out of Def Comedy Jam that started
Man,
at Def Comedy Jam?
yeah.
It's amazing. If you go back to all of them years ago, it's amazing.
Now, you know what though, and also, can you almost say the same thing for Comic View, or maybe it was a different era?
It was a different era, but no. You got to remember, Comic View was more BT-ish. They was kind of like watered down and all of that. No, Def Comedy Jam came and they came punching you. They
Yeah, they
came
did. They did.
punching you,
Now,
like
but
punching you in the throat. Like,
even hey, but
yo,
even
Def
that
Comedy
first.
Jam was, I don't think nothing would ever come
Nothing
close to
touched
that.
it. Nothing touched it. Untouched it. You right though. I ain't gonna lie though. That first year, I say the first 2 years of comic view, I feel like was pretty good. I know they weren't doing all the cussing and stuff, but it
Right,
still had that little grimy. And then
right,
before they changed the whole BET thing, but that's
right.
another. Um, The Price is Right or Family Feud.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to say The Price is Right. And again, and it was in 20. Hold on now. Wait. I don't want to say it wrong. 2000, well, 2018. 2018. I actually won a car on The Price is Right.
You did? You gonna make me go back and find that video.
It
Hold
was
on.
funny.
I
It
know
was
I'll
funny
find
because
it.
I just happened to go to LA on vacation, and my friends was like, "Well, let's just fill out for some of the shows while we out here." So we filled out for Prices Right. We got standby tickets, meaning we wasn't guaranteed entrance. So we said, you know what we gonna do? We called. We said, what time they start lining up? They said 7 o'clock. We was there 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, we gonna
Mm-hmm.
get in this show. So
Mm-hmm.
what the lady explained to us, she said, listen, when she came out, she counted. She said, listen, we have to guarantee the people who got tickets, they get in first. She said, once we do that, we'll see how many people we need for the audience. She said, if we need 5, 5, 10, 10. She said, but more than likely you're first in line, so you'll get in. She guaranteed us to be in. So we got in and we filled out all of the paperwork and the rigmarole. And child, they called my name, and I couldn't believe it. Child, I want a car.
And and everything was real. Like that was real. Like that was real. You
Oh
won
no,
that thing for real.
that was real. It was Drew Carey. I spun the wheel and everything. Man, I went through the whole spun the wheel. I couldn't listen. I couldn't believe it. I just it felt. You know what it felt like? It felt like I was living out of my body. It felt like
Wow.
I was dreaming and just watching me in the dream. That's how it felt.
That's how I felt. That's dope. I like that. Oh, damn, you got me. That's crazy, man. I'm gonna look for it too. Uh, ODB or Flavor Flav?
ODB. Anybody with Wu Tang. It's just listen. Anybody with Wu Tang is gonna have it up. That's just the bottom line. Wu Tang 36 Chambers. That's my favorite rap album of all time. Not
Mm,
of all time. That's my
mm,
favorite rap album.
Mm.
whenever I feel like I don't know, like I don't know. Sometimes you feel like I don't know the word. Like you feel like you like in a little slum. You're not feeling like your best or whatever. Like some days you're just not feeling that great. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I put on Wu-Tang and I just start feeling just a little bit better.
I can't agree with you more. I am a Wu-Tang fanatic. I've been for so long. With me being as a country boy, during the days of Cash Money and Master P, I was bumping the Wu-Tang double CD. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And used to get laughed at. Yo, man, what you playing that for? Playing that karate music. Man, I don't want to hear all that. They used to make fun of me.
Oh
But
man,
that didn't stop me from going to my local CD store and buying each one of those solo albums, all
man.
the group albums, looking to
Yes,
see what album that feature on so I can get that too. Like,
yes,
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with
yeah.
you on
No,
that.
no word for word. It's funny because again, I just did a lip sync video. Now I was at a show a few weeks ago. It's called the club is called Comedy in Harlem.
Hmm.
Oh, hold on, cash rules everything around me. I know that's right. I know that's right, sis. So I was at a show at Comedy in Harlem. So I was in the dressing room part because I had two comedians because they'll give you the lineup when you get there. So I had like
Hmm.
two comedians that I knew that was going to go on before me.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes if I'm nervous, like to get the jitters out, I put on some Wu-Tang.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I'm gonna lip sync. I'm a lip sync one of their songs while I'm waiting to go on stage, to get my jitters out and all that, to get my
Yeah.
you
Take
gotta
that shit out of it. Yeah.
and it's crazy now. I filmed it, right? I did mind you, so all the 10 seconds of clip. I posted it here. I don't know if it's over, but it's at 21,000 views.
Mm.
Just me lip syncing a clip off of the Wu-Tang.
That's dope. I love that.
Crazy.
It let you know how far and deep they go. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? Let you know,
crazy.
you know what I mean?
And let
Oh,
them know, like, listen, it's an old, if they probably said it's an old lady. She doing the damn thing. She representing the Wu. You understand
yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes,
So you
yes,
can't
yes.
tell me that really wasn't my part. Like you can't tell me I was lip syncing. That was my part that I was singing.
Oh, all right. So this is perfect. For this next one, then, Red or Mouth?
Method man. METHOD man. Hey, you get off my cloud. You don't know me and you don't know my style.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, here go a tough one for you then. Uh, Video Soul or 106 in Park?
Okay, so wait. Video soul. All right,
With
hold on.
Don
Was that with Donnie Osmond, the green eyed guy?
Donnie Simpson. Donnie
Donnie
Simpson.
Simpson. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go with him because to me, it wouldn't be no 106 in Park if it wasn't for his show. So I would definitely go with him. And I'm not gonna lie. Well, his name was Donnie. Say the last name again.
Donnie Simpson.
Donnie Simpson. Okay, because my sister, she had a crush on him. He was
Well,
handsome. He was
I ain't
handsome
even
now.
not, I ain't noticed that he had some different color eyes. You sure was right. That's why he always be sitting up looking at the camera like that with a little suit
Oh
on.
yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah, oh yeah. He
Okay.
was handsome.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So yes, definitely Video Soul.
Okay. Okay. Now let me hit you with a few comedy ones right here. La, 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 la. Red Fox or Robert Harris?
Red Fox.
Okay. Patrice O'Neal or Charlie Murphy?
Patrice O'Neal or who is Patrice O'Neal?
You don't remember Patrice O'Neal?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember? Oh man, I thought you knew who Patrice O'Neal was.
I'm gonna have to look now. You gave
Look
me
him
some
up, cause he
homework. I'm
passed.
not.
Cause
Hold
he
on. Let me write
passed.
that. Let me write that down.
Yeah, cause he passed a while back too. But check out Patrice O'Neal. You'll probably like him.
I'm sure I am. I'm gonna do it. O'Neal. You gave me some homework. Okay.
Okay. Cheryl Underwood or Be Some More.
I like Cheryl Underwood, but I got to go with some more.
I figured you would. I figured you would. Adele Givens or Wanda Sykes.
I like Adele.
Like Adele.
I like
She
Adele.
crazy.
Listen, I will never again from Def Comedy Jam. I will never forget when she told the dude the tic tac joke. Do you know what I'm talking about? I can't go no further.
I know, because I was giggling and looking. My mom was like, "What do you think you looking and listening to?" I was still looking.
Listen, I will never. Oh, okay. One sis said some more. The other sis said Cheryl Underwood. But yeah, I have to go with yeah, I have to go with Adele.
Okay. This might be interesting because I put this together. Cat Williams or Damon Wayans?
You know what? Okay. I know you're gonna be like, oh well, okay. Cat Williams as a live stand-up comedian to me is more funny than Damon Wayans.
Okay.
But Damon Wayans to me is more funny in terms of TV and movies. Okay. So gotcha. I know you probably like pick one, but I just
that's great.
They're so different.
Yeah, that's great though. I want you to do that. That's great. Go ahead.
Oh, somebody said such a effing lady. Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's what she's such a effing lady. Yep, that's her saying.
It's dope. And that's another reason why I put together certain little R combination, because when you explain that, like, you know what I'm saying, because I understand exactly what you're saying. You know, I've seen
Damon Wayans live before. He actually had a show one time in Madison Square Garden. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was called the April Fool's Comedy Show. And he actually had most of his family there. It was him, Sean, Marlon, it was Shantae, and I think forget whoever else, but everybody did a set. So I'm saying all that to say, live, he was funny, but he wasn't Cat Williams funny.
Cat Williams funny, right.
But again, I don't see Cat Williams. Unfortunately, he hasn't did the transition to TV. You know, but Damon Wayans, as far as like TV, yeah, he funny.
Gotcha. Okay. Here go another combo for you: Eddie Griffin or Jamie Foxx.
So now again, Eddie Griffin is a stand-up comedian. Jamie Foxx is funny, but he's not a stand-up comedian. He's funny though. So again, I think they're both funny. I just think Jamie is more funny as far as the TV and movies, and Eddie Griffin is hilarious in stand-up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he is. Okay. Last odd combo: Bernie Mac or Chris Rock?
Bernie is gonna always be my favorite. God rest his soul.
Yes, ma'am.
I love Bernie Mac.
Okay. 80s or the 90s era?
I like them both, but I would pick the 80s.
Gotcha.
I would pick the 80s. Listen, I like 80s was simple. And not only to me was the music better, to me, life was just a little more simpler. Like, you know, you had your fights and stuff like that, but you was coming home after a fight. You know what I'm saying? You come home scratched up with a black eye, whatever, but you was coming home. Yeah. You know, nowadays you get in a fight, you don't know if you coming home or not.
True. Okay. And the last little handful right here: Latifah or Light?
UNITY. UNITY. That's for unity. Who you calling a bitch?
my jam too. Yo MTV Raps or Rap City?
Okay, I know Yo MTV Raps is with the big guy.
Dr. Dre Ed Lover.
Right. And what was the other one?
Rap City.
Rap City. Who was that with? Was that
You
with
had you
Tigger?
had you had one with Tigger, then it had one with Big Les, and it was like a couple of
Nah, I
hosts.
go with Yo MTV Raps.
Go MTV Raps? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This one right here I know gonna be easy. Stand up or sitcom?
You know, funny, I like sitcoms.
Hmm.
I like
I'm
sitcoms.
surprised. Okay, I'm surprised. I
I like
thought you
sitcoms.
so.
I like stand up too, but I prefer sitcoms.
Okay. That's okay. That's interesting. I'm gonna put a circle
And
on that. All right.
speaking of sitcoms, on Netflix, I'm waiting for them to do another season. I actually like the new one that they have. That Kim Fields and uh, what you said his
I,
name.
I did.
Light skinned comedian. Not Omar. Is it Omar Epps?
Let me see. I said Mike Epps.
Is it Mike Epps? All right, I gotta see. I gotta
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
They got a
Kim
comedian.
Fields and Mike Epps.
And
Your
Mike
sister
Epps,
said.
yes, yes. What's the name of that? I love that. That sitcom is hilarious. I could watch sitcoms all day long. Yes. Yes, I like sitcoms. Yes, she got it. Kim Fields and Mike. Yes, the Upshaw's. Yes.
The Upshaws.
If you
Oh.
never saw the Upshaw's on Netflix, you should watch it. It's actually funny.
Okay. Okay.
It's
I'm gonna
actually
go check
funny.
it out. Okay. Last three. Would you rather have the ultimate confidence or the ultimate awareness?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on now. Okay, now wow. Now the wheels. The ultimate confidence or the ultimate awareness.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate confidence or the ultimate awareness. You know what? Hmm, I'm gonna say the ultimate confidence.
Tell me why.
You know why? Honestly, because I had to pick one, but they both to me, to me they both. You would be good to have them both on full blast. But
Yeah.
if I had to pick one, I would say the ultimate confidence only because when you're ultra confident and you walk in a room, somebody else knows that you're confident too. So sometimes even in the street walking, if you're extra confident, sometimes you could be less aware because somebody knows that you confident may not, even come your way.
Okay. Good
You know what
answer.
I'm saying?
Good
But
answer.
yeah,
Okay.
that was a hard choice. But if I had to pick one, I would pick that.
Okay. Number two. Kindness or honesty? And to make it easier, comedian, stand up comedian, you know what I'm saying? When you up there, when you come off the stage, you want that ultimate kindness or do you want the ultimate honesty? So, girl, did you like my set? You want them to be kind or you want them to be honest? Or if somebody asks you, is you gonna be kind or is you gonna be honest? You know what I'm saying? You feel where I'm coming from now? Pretty loud or ugly truth?
You know what? I want somebody to keep it real with me. Yeah, I want somebody to keep it real with me. And that's just the bottom line. I'd rather somebody be real with me because to me, you're helping me. You're helping me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mexican patient, how you doing? Yeah,
What a pace?
you're helping me. So if I did a set, and because we just talking about comedy, if I did a set and it wasn't that funny, somebody told me, well, listen, if you would have said this and that, I would have been like, okay, thank you, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, and this is with your family, sometimes your family is too kind to you. And what I mean by that is I don't go to my brothers and my sisters and ask if my jokes are funny because see, they
Mm-hmm.
may tell me that just because they don't want to hurt my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
See, they
Mm-hmm.
want to
Okay.
concentrate on being kind. I don't want somebody that's going to be kind. I want somebody that's going to keep it real with me.
Right.
So I would rather somebody keep it real and be like, nah, I think you need to work on that. But if I went to my brother, he gonna be like, oh, that was good. And he gonna have me out there looking crazy.
True. True.
Because he wants to be kind. He don't want to hurt my feelings. But no, I want somebody, if I put on an outfit, that's why I want my girlfriend. Okay, yeah, tell me. We're girlfriends. We gonna keep it real with each other. I don't
Right.
want somebody to tell me that it looks nice on me and it really doesn't. Because see, to me, then you're not my friend.
Okay.
You understand? But I'm just to say, just to piggyback off of that, if one of my friends, if they tried on something and it didn't look nice on them, I would say, oh girl, it's a way that you say it though too. Just to clear that up. I wouldn't tell her, oh God, you look a hot ass mess. I'm not gonna say it like that. I would say, oh, you know what? I think I like the other dress better on you, girl. Yeah, because it brought out your curves and all of that. And you want to get a man and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, I would sweeten up the pot and let her feel like, okay, the other one is better. I'm not gonna just be like, oh, you look a hot ass mess. You look, nah, I'm not gonna, no. So even though we real with each other, we know how to be real with each other and not be insulting. Because you can be real and not be insulting. There's some people that they're real, but they insult you. That's not
Mm-hmm.
what I'm going for. You know
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying? So don't with me, but don't be rude. Because if you rude, I'm gonna curse you out.
Of course. You already know. You already know. Shoot.
I will
No, I
curse you out.
know. I know. I believe. And the last one for the bonus round, respect or loyalty.
Respect or loyalty. Well, to me, one goes hand in hand, but because as far as I'm concerned, if you loyal, you already gonna respect, and if you call yourself being respectful, then you're gonna have loyalty. So I think it goes hand in hand. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even gonna pick from that. I'm
Okay.
doing like my girl. You got to have both of them. You got to be
Yeah.
loyal, and you have to have respect. Then
Gotcha.
you just can't even break up the two. That's like me asking you, which would you rather have, your penis or the scrotum?
Mm. Mm. That's a thought member picture. I sure wasn't waiting for. Didn't want that. God, dog. Mess my head up with that.
I said,
Shoot.
which one would you pick? You don't want to do without neither one of them, right?
Yeah, you got me smoking. No, I don't want to do that. Yes, right, sister. Ouch. Ouch. Two times. Ouch. Ouch.
Listen, you want the whole baseball team intact, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure do. I sure do. But let me hurry up and get up out of this. This has been the bonus round. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that right there. Yeah. Oh no, that was dope. Thank you so much for that right there. I got two more questions I want to ask you. Number one thing I want to say is I hope that this interview has been different from the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely wanted to ask you some different things. I didn't want to come with the same stuff that you could have been asked before. You know what I mean? I definitely want to ask you something that I don't think nobody else will ask you. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be different. Uh,
No, you
uh,
definitely, you
uh,
definitely, you definitely came with it, and this was a dope. I had a really really good time. I appreciate you having me. But the one thing I do want to say, when you get if you get famous and you start your podcast take off, don't forget I was here.
Oh no! You know what? See, that's how Virgos. Because I swear I had the same thing in my head. I said, if I look on this thing on this and see Marcy Smile Netflix special. You better believe I'm finna get to typing. Hey, I
That's right.
said,
Don't forget I was here.
you know what I mean? This is a universal question. Answer however you want to. What do you think that comedy don't need right now? Because we got the cancel peoples and there's certain things you can't say. And I come from my era, 1980 born. I remember when I first started understanding what comedy was. The early Pryors and the Murphys and even the old school Carlins and the cussing and everything, Red Foxes and all that. And then I get to this era now, and it's like you know you have to look for or find or somebody have to have some type of special when you used to could just go to it. You know what I'm saying? So at this moment in time, this period, this era that we in, and knowing the comments that you love, look up to, and remember, what is something that comedy don't need right now that could probably make it better, in your opinion, or fact, whatever.
Well, comedy does not need to be censored. It doesn't need to be censored. Just like music doesn't need to be censored. People are singing or rapping what they feel, what they experience is are, how they feel, whatever it is. Everybody has a niche and audience. Just like Jay-Z said, if you don't like my music, you can press fast forward. You understand? If you don't like my content, you don't have to follow me. You don't have to come to none of my shows. Or I don't like that she says that. That's perfectly okay. Because guess what? You have the freedom to spend your money however you want to spend it. But comedy and any art form does not need censorship. It does not need all of this cancel culture. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that it's dangerous, and I think it's borderline on freedom of speech. They are playing it's a very, very tight game that they're playing, and I think people have to stop being so sensitive. And just everybody, just stop being so sensitive. These are jokes. You understand? We are supposed to be able to tell jokes. I'm supposed to be able to tell jokes about black people, about white people, about Jewish people, about gay people, about transgender people, about whoever I want to tell them about. And it's okay. I should not have to be on stage and say, "Oh, and I can't say this because this group gonna cancel me, or I may." And it's to the point where, I may lose my job. Are you crazy? I may lose my job, or I may lose this sponsor, or I may lose this and that. It's ridiculous, and it has to stop. It has to stop.
Hmm.
So I really feel, again, not just in comedy, but again, I just feel for any art form. Um, Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it with the censorship. Stop it with trying to water stuff down. People should be able to say what they want. And again, if you don't care for what they say, then don't watch them. Don't spend your money on them. That's your choice. You have a right to do that, not go see them. Oh, well, I'm not gonna. Me and my friends are not gonna go see that because I don't like what he or she says. So I'm not gonna spend my money. And you guess what? You have every right to do that.
Hmm. True. I like how you put that, and also I like how you broke down when I asked you about how you separate your social media from your time, your life, real personal life. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so many times we hear that social media is so bad, social media is so effed up, social media. But I like how because you say, I remember on one show you said that I use Facebook to check on my folks, to check holler at my people. You know what I mean? My folks. You know what I mean? And you was like, I use my other ones to, kind of promote my skits. You know what I mean? Blah, say blah. So you use your social media. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You use your social media for what you want to use it for because it's your social media. Am I right?
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. You don't use your social media to go look for to see what so and so doing, what the news is, what new rap beef, what you know what I'm saying. You
Well, not
use it
not
for.
not necessarily, but I'm gonna hold you because I gotta go get my charger. Hold
Okay, go
on,
ahead.
hold that
Go ahead.
thought.
Go ahead. Okay. Yo, we almost done. I want to let everybody know that's here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Marcy Smiles, her supporters, the people that support her, her sisters and brothers that's showing up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Those of y'all that follow me, you know I'm gonna follow you right back. You know what I mean? I just want to say thank you in advance. Thank you for playing the game. It's been such a great talk. You know what I mean? This episode is dedicated to the OG Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? Because he put this together. You know what I mean? So, OG, I hope you have it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we doing this. Shout out King Joppy. Yee. Nah, I mean, Marcy
Man,
Smiles.
listen, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, I'll probably be on there for about a about a half an hour, but man, hold
I
on,
didn't mean.
you kept this thing interesting. I
Oh
had to go
yeah,
get my charger. Hold on.
yeah, I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna try. I wasn't trying to hold you. Like one thing.
No. It's all good. It's all good, but I'm just saying you really made it very interesting.
Oh yeah,
So
oh yeah.
so no, I had to go get my charger, man.
Well, I had to make sure that you know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't do my information, like, I can't be sitting up here talking about some who you done met famous and what did they say to you and what type of jokes can you say and you know what you know what I mean asking you something that ain't even got nothing to do with the comedic comedy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
of course I'm gonna ask you personal stuff, but it's the I gotta ask you the right personal stuff that contributes to the where you're at now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Just like with the basketball thing. Like, I could have asked you some more about that because I was interested because I love my sports.
Right.
But, you know,
So where did we leave off before I went to get the charger?
you were telling me about things that comedy doesn't need because I asked and you
All
pretty
right.
much answered it.
Right.
But unless you wasn't finished with your answer.
No, we don't need the cancel culture. Period.
Hmm.
And I just wish people and groups just stop being so sensitive. And that's just the bottom line. It's jokes. It's
Yes.
jokes.
It's just jokes.
It's
Just
jokes.
jokes. Just got to know how to put it together. Delivery, punchline, scheme, blase, right?
Right. But at the
Yeah,
end
okay,
of the
okay.
day, but see, this is what people don't understand that if okay, so just because it's a joke, that doesn't mean that it's not going to be offensive.
Okay.
So that's not what I'm saying. So again, you can think that it's offensive, but it's still a joke. And regardless, I still should have the liberty to say what I want. Now,
Right.
now you may take it offensively. That doesn't mean that I said
Eh,
it offensively.
right.
Like, you
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about calling groups out their name like the N word and all of
Mm-hmm.
this. I'm not talking about being okay. So I'm not talking about being disrespectful. That I'm not talking about that. But I'm saying these people are too sensitive. They want to
Hmm.
water down everything to the point where you have some people like not even wanting to talk about it because they don't want the smoke. They don't want the smoke.
Mm.
And I just think that that's dangerous. We are supposed to be a free thinking, free will society. And I just think that's a little dangerous when you have people that are second guessing their freedom of speech.
Mm. Mm. So, um, We definitely, 'cause I done heard you long enough. You know what I'm saying? I got one more question I want to ask you, and it's gonna be for me. But I definitely want to do this again. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Let some time pass by. I know you got shows coming up. You know what I mean? Plus, we got the holiday coming. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely wanna. What's going on, Tanya? So
Hey
I
Tanya,
definitely
how you
wanna.
doing?
Hey Tanya, how you doing, Tanya? So I definitely wanna do this again with you. You know what I'm saying? Um, my last question is, what kind of advice could you give me? You know what I'm saying? Because even though we are in two different fields, we still have to deal with audiences. We still have to do our research. We still have to do our breakdowns. We still got to have our moments where we're like, whew, okay, let me just, you know what I mean? And so, like, for what I do, and, what you do, what advice could you give me as far as, um, building, just being better than I would yesterday? Like, what's something that you would tell me? You know what I'm saying? Which I'm asking you now. What advice
Right.
could you give me as far as what I'm doing and my goal? Because you inspire me. I like what you do. I like how you very transparent. You know what I'm saying? But you also cool with it though. You super extra cool with it though. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to ask you your advice for me, Miss
Well, the funny
Marcy.
thing is,
Smile.
I don't actually have any advice, only because I like everything that you did. You came prepared. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, of course, podcast, you just talking and shooting the breeze, but this was more like an interview. And again, I'm not. That's a good thing, because it's like you had your questions. You did your research. Like, you knew what you had a game prepared. Like, you really did the damn thing. So I'm honestly impressed, because I did some podcasts and we just shooting the breeze. Like, we just say, well, what's on TV? We just shooting the breeze. But you were very organized, and you had your stuff together. You had a game ready and everything, and you kept it interesting and shit. We going on almost 2 hours.
Yeah, you
But it don't feel like that. That's my point. It don't feel like it was 2 hours. So I'm
it sure
saying,
don't.
don't change nothing that you're doing. That's would be my advice to you. Don't change nothing that you're doing, because it was exciting, and the time flew. Because again, you know what they say, time flies when you're having fun.
Good time. Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
my question, I asked a question. My question to you was, well,
Hmm.
if for you is that, did you, first of all, I have a few questions. One, what
Okay.
made you want to start a podcast? And two, do you have like interview skills, or were you did you I mean, where could you have a skill? You Anybody can just, I can tell you have a skill at interviewing. And so that's my question to you. One, what made you want to do a podcast? And two, um how where did you develop the skill that you have for interviewing, and just like OG saying, for making people feel comfortable, or making people just want to open up, to you. Where did that come from?
Oh man. I would honestly like to be honest.
I
I
can
can't
see,
help but to smile.
you not used to people asking you questions.
I ain't never used to that. Never, never. But I accept it though. uh, I can honestly say that I feel like a lot of it come from I'm a grandma's boy, and me and my mama always fussed. My pops really wasn't around, even though he was a laid back dude, but he was a rolling stone. You know what I'm saying? So she always looked at me as I'm just a little boy all by himself. I ain't gonna never let him go. So I learned a lot of my make people comfortable skills from her, because there were situations where she had to save some of my female cousins, and they didn't want to go home with their mom and daddy. They wanted to go with Big Mama. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? She was the type of person, when she hug you, it ain't like it's over with. You going, she gonna set you down at the table, she gonna feed you. And I watched her do that with so many people. You know what I'm saying? She always used to tell me, she didn't teach me black and white. She always taught me treat people the way you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? My uncle, which he gone, rest in peace, you know, but he was my dad, and he always talked to me as a young man. You know, he taught me no, he taught me don't run away from your problems, which made me stronger and tougher as a youngster. You know what I'm saying? And then watching so many shows and seeing watching the build, watching empires be built and then watching them fall. That taught me a lot. Then in the 90s era, I used to do the music thing. Me and my 5 cousins. We felt like we was unbreakable. I always had a voice for speaking. I like to speak in front of people, you know.
Okay.
And, you know, as a youngster, I mean, I remember there, you know, drugs awareness, resistance, education. I had to say a speech because I was telling the truth and didn't know I was telling too much. And I remember standing in front of that crowd, and my stepdad, he gone, grandma, he gone, but I remember them in that crowd. And it was a crowd of people, and I remember me standing up there saying my speech, talking about how my family really was. They thought they was just gonna get you know, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs because they destroy your life. No, I'm telling them about my big cousin, what he did, about my other cousin, what he did, and about how my grandma used to pray all night long. And the teachers was like, we ain't never seen nothing like this. And from that moment, saying Easter speeches at church, um, saying speeches at, saying things at funerals, then it got to the point to where my friends on here, you know, they ain't used to somebody saying, hey, I saw what you did yesterday. You did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want you to know that. They ain't used to, hey, you know, if you feeling bad down by something, you know, you can always hit me up. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, this is my number. This is my address. Like, don't do nothing bad to yourself. Like, come on, talk to me. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Like, you know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay.
Uh, being a Virgo,
So the bottom line is you was just positive, and you saw early on that people gravitated when you started to speak. People listened.
yeah,
That's what's up. But what?
yeah.
So then, what made you want to take it to a podcast?
I'm a people person, and I got tired of being lonely, you know? Like I want to have somebody to talk to. So the best way that I feel like to talk to somebody that you don't know is ask them about them.
Okay.
Like don't care what I'm doing. Like
Which
I'm telling you,
which means that you're an excellent listener.
you said it right before I did.
Come on, we Virgos. We Virgos.
Virgo,
Come on now.
I so many problems, so many people. I'm for real, Marcy. I could just be sitting here like this. Damn, hold on. I could be sitting here like this and at work or somewhere. And if I, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Oh yeah, so and so. They telling me about their job. They telling me about their wife, their husband, their kid, what they done, the dog. The telling, and I have not asked them nothing. I ain't asked them nothing, but oh, what's going on? You all right? Well, hey, oh for real? Oh yeah. Next thing you know, but I'm interested though because I ain't never went through that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that. So yeah, oh what? It go like that? You'll say, what?
Well,
So
but again, you're exuding that. You that's coming from your being. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what it is. But that's what's up. But listen, this has been a wonderful podcast. I definitely will be back. You know, I wish you much success. Like I said, I wish listen. how I be strolling on Facebook and see all these people got their little podcasts and all these other stuff. Listen, I hope you take it to that level and as far as you can take it, because
I'll try my best.
you really are, and I'm not just saying that. This really has been excellent experience. Like I said, you came with your questions, you were prepared, and this is dope. I ain't gonna
Well,
lie.
thank you. Well, thank you. And you are funny. You
Thank
do make me laugh. I ain't being kind. I'm being honest. I'm telling you the truth. I'm being all. You are funny. You are funny.
thank
Okay.
thank
And I'm gonna continue to share your stuff. So please keep coming with the videos.
yes,
Keep
yes,
coming with them. If you
yes.
don't tag me, don't worry about it, because I follow you like I hit the little buttons. I follow you all the way. So every time you post, I'm gonna see it.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Okay.
Listen, the same to you. And
All
if I
right.
think of someone who would make a great person for you to interview, I will definitely shoot the information to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And for the peoples, remember to follow Marcy Smiles on IG at good_n_plenty 602. Also check her out on TikTok at laugh with me 602. You know what I'm saying? So y'all check her out, follow her, rock with her, share her stuff, support her, show love, and just hey, just do it, okay? Marcy, thank you so much. For,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna let you go. It's
Thank
time to
you for
go now.
having
Got
me.
stuff on TV and snacks to eat. So yeah, we got to get out. We got to go.
Yes, yes, yes. But it was a real, I had a ball. And again, thank you for having me. You be easy.
You too. Hey, much love, OG man.
Yes,
Thank you for
OG.
introducing me.
All right now, take care.
Peace, peace.